Okay, buddy, we're recording. This video right here is why we're doing what we're doing. This is key. This is an awesome day, awesome video, because as you know, yesterday we just created our pages and I gave you those pages. You have them in your possession. Now I get to show you what these pages do for you. Okay, so let me share the screen real quick. Share. Here we go. Okay. So as you know, yesterday I wasn't doing anything, wasn't driving traffic to my store. This page just verifies it. Look, we have no sales yesterday. The only reason we had 25 online store sessions, that was really you and me going on there. You'll notice I had a spike at 12 noon with 5 views because I gave you my URL so you can go through the pages. I was in there building stuff out. So that's why we had the sessions, but no sales, no nothing. So I launched the marketing about 4 hours ago. Okay. And that's what we're going to go over today, what I did to launch 4 hours ago. In just the last 4 hours, Romeo, okay, this is today's results. It's the 11th. We still have over a month before Valentine's Day. Ready for this? Here we go. Drum roll. $359 in sales. We have 7 orders. This is only 4 hours, dude. 4 hours. Look at my online store conversion rate, 38.89%, unheard of in the industry.
Why?
Look, my average order value, $51. Remember, I'm going to market with a product at $29. That means people are buying more than one product through my funnel that I showed you yesterday. Those pages that I created and gave you yesterday are already converting. So now you want to see, okay, it's working, but are you making money? The first 4 hours, well, check this out, Romeo. I'm going to real quick just show you something. This is in real time. This is my Facebook Ads Manager. We'll get into Ads Manager, what that is, how to create ads. I'm only doing this to show you results. Check this out. There's our 7 sales right here under results. The cost per click, I'm getting people to watch and click on my video ad for under $1. That's good. It's great when you're at 50 cents, but I didn't even create a video. I used Facebook just to connect images to create my video for right now because I still have a couple days before the product gets here to my house to where I can actually have the physical product to build a video. So I'm doing this from scratch with nothing. And here it is. I spent $83 in marketing, $83 on day one to generate $359 in sales. I was sleeping this morning, getting sales and making money.
Amazing.
Is that cool or what? I mean, this is so
great.
Let's break it down. $83 in cost. Let me get a calculator. $83 in marketing. And we had 7 sales. Roughly probably about 10 pieces were sold. They cost $3 each. So that's another $30. That's $113. I made over, it's $2 to ship these things. So I probably made around $200 so far this morning in the first 4 hours. And I didn't do anything. I just turned this on. So, dude, you are seeing this in real time, real results right here. You know, I'm showing you as I'm doing it. I'm giving you all the secret sauce. And you see that it works. Here it is. Something I want to touch on while I'm here. Because another way that I make a little bit of money is off the shipping charges. If you notice in the pages I gave you and I'm charging like $7.41 or something with shipping. It only cost me less than $2 to package and ship this jewelry. So when you're on your Shopify page, if you go down into the corner where it says settings with the little icon for the cog wheel, okay. Yeah, everyone will need to do this that's watching the video if you're not familiar with Shopify or have a store. Right here where it says shipping, okay, you click on the shipping link. Right here where it says manage rates, okay, you need to put in your shipping charges under manage rates. Remember, these are recorded videos. You could always go back. But right here, you'll see, you know, I'm marketing to the U.S. There's my price. So it's $7.91 to ship if the product is under £1. You know, all I did was just click on the ad rate. See it down here, ad rate. I click ad rate, and I just give it a weight. That's how you can change the the cost that you want to make for the shipping is changing the weight. So the jewelry is very light. So I say anything under a pound, I'm going to charge $7.91 to ship, yet it only costs me $2 to ship. So there's like, a secret tip there. I'm making $6 off every sale because of the shipping. Now the gnomes, they were 3 pounds. So you'll notice 3 pounds, I was charging $12.94 because it really did cost me about 13 bucks, 12 to 13 bucks to ship the gnome. Didn't make any money off shipping. And that's why, the heavier the product, you got to watch the shipping. It gets hard to make money off the shipping area because you have to pay that truly in cost. So I just created different amounts as far as weights with different dollar amounts. And then I did the same for the rest of the world. So you have to do it for the country you're in, domestic, as well as rest of the world for international. So I want to share that because we didn't get into it with the Shopify video, but it is a little tip and trick to make some extra money off of what we're doing. Okay, so now we just saw the real results, and I'm sure you're wondering, how can I do that for myself? What do I have to do so that the pages that you already have, what do you have to do to not drive traffic to your page? Anybody could do that. You don't want to drive traffic. You want to drive buyers. Right. And that's why my conversion rate is so high. I had 18 people visit the store. 7 of them pulled the trigger and bought. That's some good stuff right there.
That's amazing.
So I already created a side video. It's called Business Builder Live, where I show you how to create a Facebook page, not a profile, but a business page, because the only way you can market on Facebook, I do all my marketing here, is you have to have a page to start. People that already use Facebook for marketing will know this, but if you're new, you have to create a Facebook business page. Again, I have a side video that shows you details on how I do that. I'm not going to get into it for this video. This video is for the sake of being able to see what I do to generate sales the same day that you launch your marketing. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So let's pretend for a moment you already have your business page created.
I do have.
Okay. Okay. So, and trust me, the business page is not nowhere near important in the beginning to generate sales. That's for building brand awareness. And that way it's another tool for you to retarget and resell people on Facebook that maybe are either your customers or they're not your customers. By posting in your pages, you're going to get people to interact. And that's how you get organic sales. This video is strictly about how do I get paid sales? How do I pay for advertising to get sales? That's what we're looking at here. So you're going to need, in Facebook, it's called Ads Manager. So Facebook has a back-end office. It's called your Ads Manager. You'll see it here on my page. It looks like there's a little graph that goes up, and it's Ads Manager. So you'll want that on your profile. So it's right here where I could quickly click on it. I'm going to do that now, Ads Manager. And here, what we're going to do for today, in today's video, I want to keep it about an hour long, just like the other ones, is we're going to build a marketing campaign. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this from scratch. And right now, let me just filter out this one. Because before we get into this, remember I told you one of the most important things is your Facebook pixel. You want to think of your Facebook pixel as your baby. And when you have your baby, because this is a brand new robot, brand new AI that doesn't know anything. And the only thing it's going to learn is what you tell it. So your Facebook pixel is absolutely critical from day one until scaling your business. This is the most important piece, because what you tell it is what it's going to learn. If you teach it trash, it's going to grow up to be trash. But if you teach it from day one, it'll grow to be mature and do the work for you. It'll know who to show your ads to get sales like you see on my screen right now. Okay, so here's how we begin. Once you have your Ads Manager, you're going to have your very first ad account. And when you have your ad account, you'll be ready to go. I just want to, if you could see the screen at the top left, here's Ads Manager. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go into my business settings. I might even be able to do it down here, Events Manager, because I want to get into my pixel. You need to create a pixel, and I want to show you where you attach that to your pages and your Shopify store. So when you go into your data sources, in your events manager, okay, you're going to see right now I'm marking. I have a lot of ad accounts. You'll only have one when you first start. You're only going to have one. So I'm marketing my jewelry from my jewelry ads account in my ads manager with Facebook. So I'm pulling that up now so you can see what I do. Once you pull that up here in your data sources, this is going to say, right now I already have data in a pixel, but it's going to say create pixel. All you're going to do is just click to create your pixel and you're going to get a number. Okay, right now I have this big long number, pixel ID. So your pixel ID, that's what you'll attach to your ads. That's what you attach to your funnel. And that's what you attach to your Shopify store. And to show you how that's done, I'm going to do it real quick. You're going to highlight your Facebook pixel ID. Hold down your cursor, your left cursor, highlight it, right click. I'm going to copy that. Okay, I'm going to go into Funnel Builder down to where my funnel is created. That's my Valentine's Day funnel. Okay, and then I'm going to just hit Control V so I copy and paste. That'll paste right here, Facebook pixel ID, that exact code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That 15-digit code, I paste it right there. That allows Facebook to see my page. So when customers are going into my pages, I can track that they're going to my pages. That's how that happens. So you put that in there and you hit save changes, save settings at the bottom, and you're good. Okay, so then it's your pixel is connected to your pages. Now Facebook and your pages can see each other. Last part, you have to make your Shopify store see your Facebook as well and vice versa. So while you're here in your Shopify store, go under online store. You click your online store. Notice it says navigation. I'm sorry, change that. Below that, preferences. So I'm clicking on my preferences tab. And you'll notice all I did right here under Facebook Pixel is I Control V, I pasted my Pixel ID, the 15-digit code. I put it in there, and then I hit my save button. Okay, as soon as you do that, everything can see each other. Facebook can see your pages and your Shopify store, and your Shopify store and your pages can now see Facebook ad account. So everything sees each other. So now when you're getting buyers, that pixel that is a baby when it's new and it doesn't know anything, it can now start to collect data and start to mature. Okay, and we want our Facebook pixel to mature and know who to show our ads to. Who are the buyers on Facebook? So that way we're not wasting our ad spend and we're getting the most bang for our buck. So I'm touching on this for a few minutes here because it really has to sink in. The Facebook pixel is the brains of the operation. Without it, you can't grow.
Okay.
All right. So you're with me, right?
Yes, yes.
On these. Okay, good. All right. So now your Facebook pixel is properly stored in your pages and your Shopify store, which now I'm comfortable to start building out my very first ad campaign. Okay, so when you go to yours and you have your first ad account, it's going to be blank. You're not going to see anything here. It's just going to say create campaign. It's going to be totally blank. So we're going to pretend you can't see this and it's totally blank. Right here on the left, it says plus create. So if we have nothing, we need to create a campaign from scratch. So I'm going to hit that plus create. And I'm going to build my campaign right here in this quick creation section. Okay. And I'm going to call my campaign. As you see, I chose heart because the primary product is a heart. Valentine's because this is the Valentine's Day trend. I chose to market to men. So I have an M there for men. I'm creating multiple ad sets, and we'll get into ad sets next, but I'm creating multiple ad sets. And in the beginning, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get sales. You got to get a mature pixel that doesn't know anything. So let's just say we want to spend $5 per day on each ad set. So I'll put in there, we're going to do $5 each for this campaign. Now, underneath of that, you don't have to change anything till you get the campaign objective. I like to go straight into sales. I want buyers right away. I don't want to wait. So I'm going to change my campaign objective from traffic down here to conversions. So I want buyers, which is conversions. I want sales. I got conversions in there. And right here, campaign budget optimization. I use that when it comes time for scaling. In the beginning, when I just need sales so I can mature my pixel, that has to be off. I turn that off. And we'll get into what that is later. Right now, it's not important. So that's off. Okay, and now I want to save this draft. Right here, this can close this window. This is a window that opens and closes. I want to close that for now because I want you to see. Let me just isolate the new campaign for the sake of simplicity and training here. Okay, so now all we could see is the new campaign that I just created. There it is. Notice everything is 0. I'm working with a blank slate. That's what you will be doing also. So I just created a campaign. That's step 1 of a 3-step process right now in building out the ads. Okay, notice this tab. This is campaigns. This is where I'm at right now. That's where I created my campaign. That's tab 1. I'm going to move over to tab 2, which is ad sets. Okay. Ad sets are the different audiences that we want to show our ads to. So I'm going to go over to that tab. Right now, it's untitled ad set. We didn't do anything with it. So I want to create from scratch. I'm going to hit edit. And we're going to get started in creating our very first audience. Okay, I'm going to show you how I do that. Let's say, and just for sake of this video, not to prolong it, I'm going to have to just copy and paste my existing campaign so that way we could save a lot of time here. I'm going to go into Ads Manager with the campaign I created this morning and just copy and paste the things so you could see exactly how I built it from scratch. So for this window, we're going to go into the campaign that already exists. I want to move over. I click on it, brings it. Now I'm in my ad sets tab. Now notice I've created 40 different ad sets. These are 40 different audience variations. Why do I create a lot of them? I want you to think of you playing a game of darts with a goal of hitting the bullseye. Now, if you have one dart, it's going to be very hard to hit that bullseye and get a sale. If you have a lot of darts, chance of you hitting the bullseye is much greater. And I don't like gambling, so I want to take out the gambling factor in all of this. So you'll notice I have 40 different ad sets, which is really 40 different audiences that I'm sending my ads to. When you first create your very first campaign and you don't have a pixel that is mature, I recommend starting with anywhere from about 30 to 50 different ad sets. 30 to 50 different audiences, which gives you 30 to 50 different darts to hit your bullseye your very first day. And again, you're running these at $5 each to start. So if you have 30 of them that you start with, I don't know what your budget is, but if you have 30 of them, $5 each, you're talking about $150 for the first day in ad spend, which will, if you've done your work right, you're going to get sales anyway. So you're going to not spend that much money, because you'll notice right here, I'm getting sales with different ad sets. Here's this jewelry ad set. I got a sale for $1.17. That's what it cost me to get a sale. This Swarovski ad set audience got a sale at $2.17. And we're going to get more into these different audiences and how I create them. But I just wanted you to see that you want 30 to 50 different audiences to start. Let's just focus on the first one here. It says Cartier. Am I even saying that right? Cartier. And I'm going to show you how I choose my audiences. So I'm just, for the sake of quickness, I'm just copying this ad set name, copy, and I'm going to paste it right here, ad set name. So just pretend this is brand new. Why did I choose the audience of Cartier? Is because I'm selling jewelry. So I want to focus really on family men, because I know that this is for men that want to sell this or actually give this at Valentine's Day to their wife or significant other or possibly daughters, who knows. But I create the ad set name Cartier. So I'm picking different types of jewelry. I want men that are interested in jewelry and have a significant other. So all my different audiences, their interests are going to all have to do with jewelry. Swarovski, Tiffany, Cartier. I'm putting all these 30 to 50 different audiences. I'm just choosing different types of brand of jewelers and jewelry names and things of that nature to create my audiences. We'll get into that, but that's what we're going to talk about right now is the interest of Cartier. Down here, I'll get into these other sections of the ad set name. I'm only marketing to the U.S. FM, that's my initials for it's family men that I'm targeting. I chose to focus on men 55 and older, which is why you see 55 to 65 plus. And that audience had a total target reach of 150,000 people for this one little ad set. So you'll see where I get that information. But going down under the website, that's red because I want to tell Facebook I want buyers. So right now, I'm going straight to purchase. I want yours will be red at first because you don't have any. Once you get one, it'll light up green, meaning your pixel already started to learn who to show your ads to. Mine's green because I just got 7 sales. If I didn't get those 7 sales earlier, that would have been red. Now Facebook, my pixel's learning these are the men that need to see my ads that will buy. So I'm scrolling down, not touching anything. Notice my daily budget is 20. To start, you could start with $5. So I'm going to switch that to 5. Below that, it's saying today is January 11th and it's 11/17. Now, you never want to start a new campaign in the middle of the day. So I'm going to change my start date to tomorrow, and we'll start that at 5 a.m. tomorrow because I want a full day of running ads. Especially when your very first day, you want a full day. So I start early in the morning. You'll typically start to see sales come in around 7 a.m. This gives my Facebook pixel 2 hours to start finding who to show ads to and get the momentum running. So next day, 5 a.m. with $5, I'm going to start running my ads. Scrolling down, it's already set to the US. That's where I want to run ads. You notice at the top, I chose my age range from 55 to 65 plus. Now, with a new pixel, you might not know who to show your ads to. I happen to do because I already had a jewelry ad campaign running or ad account running for Christmas. So mine's a little bit more mature than someone starting out. So I knew my audience. But with your bear, as an example, maybe you don't know who the men are. So down here, I'm going to select men as the gender. I don't know who's going to buy my bear yet. So you might want to do maybe 30 to 55 or 30 to 65 plus. It's just the point is allowing your pixel to identify who your buyers are. I knew that for the jewelry I sell, my target's typically 55 and older, but don't try to guess. Be wide open in the beginning if you have to until you get sales and you start to identify who your buyers are. For the sake of this video, let's say we want men ages 30 to 65 plus. So I'd go back up here. I'd change my age from 30 to 65 plus. That's my target. Okay, that's right here, 30 to 65 for men. Now I got to add my interest. Right here, detailed targeting. We chose Cartier. Once you type it in, you're going to see Cartier jeweler right there. I'm going to click on that. Now I have an interest. I could leave automatic placements in the beginning to find out who my buyers are. Down here, you'll notice it's set to conversions is what I told My campaign, I want buyers. That's what conversions are. Now, 7-day click, that's if you want to show your ads to people over the course of a few days before they actually pull the trigger. I don't want that. I want them to buy from me today. I want them to see my ad today. I want them to buy from me today. So I'm going to switch that to either 1-day click or 1-day clicker view. So that gives my window of conversion 1 single day. Now from there, I have an ad set created. Instead of choosing Family Man, because you're going to work with the bear, maybe it's not family men yet. Maybe it's just guys who have girlfriends that they want to give their bear to. So instead of running it to family men, I'm just going to run it to men in general. Okay, so now here's my ad set all in place. I got my interests, so that way I could be specific in who I'm marketing to. I got my men between the ages of 30 and 65. I got to move this real quick. That created an audience for me of 1.5 million people I can reach. So I'm just going to scroll up here to the top and change this to 1.5 million as my target audience for my interest of Cartier. You'll notice for $5, I'm going to get a reach of anywhere from 586,000 to 1.7. I'm sorry, 586 people to 1,700 is the total reach I'm going to get for $5. So I'm getting real good reach, a lot of views for my $5. Convert a sale. I only need 1 sale because I'm only spending $5. If my average sale is $50, you know, that's big profit. So that's all done. I have my first ad set complete. This is my first audience. That's done. I'll just minimize that so you can see my audience. Here it is. So going back, I'm trying to be as simplistic as possible. You might have to watch this video over and over to understand the details, but my campaign tab, that's the campaign we created. I'm selling a heart pendant for Valentine's to men. I'm creating a number of ad sets. And let's say we wanted 30 ad sets. I could change this name to read 30 ad sets at $5 each. That's what we'll do for this tutorial today. So there's my campaign title. That's done. My very first going into the ad sets tab. There's my first ad set. It's done. It's ready. The audience is ready for me. Last thing I have to do is create ads. Okay, and then I would just click this edit to start putting everything in brand new. For the sake of this video and time, because we're already coming up to the half-hour mark, I'm just going to, we just got us as live. We just had a cha-ching on my phone, and we just got a sale of $36.91 live in real time. So what's cool about that is what we're doing here is we're turning our phones into cash registers. That was an automated cha-ching that I just had. I just made money for doing nothing just because I put everything in place and I allowed my Pixel, my Facebook Pixel, the robot, the AI, everything to do its job and get sales for me. So that was cool that just happened live while we're making this video. That was badass. And look, this happens in real time. I'm going to go over to my store where we were just seeing we had 7 sales. Well, look, now we have 8 sales for $395. We just made money doing this video. That is so friggin' cool.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, so where was I? That just threw me off a bit because that's just cool when that happens. So now I would actually create the ad right here under the ads tab. Again, for the sake of the video, I've already created one. So I'm just going to delete this one out of the system. Why? Because this is cool. I'm going to show you how quick, once you have your initial ads up, everything's just a matter of duplication. So you'll see here under this one ad set for Cartier that we're using as an example. When I click on that, I have 4 ads I already created. Okay. You want to have, just like I mentioned for one campaign to start, you want to have 30 to 50 ad sets. Well, you want to have 3 to 5 ads in each ad set. So now, instead of having 30 to 50 darts, now you have 3 to 5 more darts for each ad set. So look, right here I have 4 different ads running in one ad set. So that's like 4 darts within that ad set. All I'm going to do, we'll get into how we build these, but I just need to duplicate them. So I'm going to click on all 4, make sure they're highlighted. Right here, there's a duplicate button. I'm going to hit duplicate. I'm going to find my existing campaign that you and I are creating right now. Okay, that's called we just named it 30 ad sets. Here it is. Heart, Valentine's, mail, ad sets, $5 each. Existing ad set. Oh, because I didn't save my work, it's not seeing my updates yet.
Okay.
That's okay, but I just want to see if that just duplicates in so I can move quickly here. What I'm telling Facebook right now is that I just want to duplicate those 4 ads into that new Cartier ad set. There they are. Okay, so they did go in. All right, that's just me checking before we get into the details here. Bear with me just a moment. All right, I have to do it a different way real quick just because of I'm trying to duplicate fast with 2 different tabs for the video, and the one tab isn't seeing the updates that I'm doing for the other. So I just have to do this real quick within one tab. Maybe it's good that we're seeing it. So I'm just clicking on all 4 ads, hitting the duplicate button since they exist, going into the existing campaign. Here it is here, where we just created 30 ad sets, $5 each, existing ad set, add to all. There's our Cartier ad set. I'm hitting duplicate. Boom. All 4 of these ads are now in that ad set. Okay, so now I'm going to back up just a bit because now I can make it a little bit more simplistic for you to follow along. So now, pretending this is a new campaign, which it is, I'm just taking things from an existing campaign. There's the campaign. I'm clicking on it. It's taking me over to the ad set we already created. We went over the audience. There it is. I'm clicking on that audience. All right, here's my 4 ads I just duplicated. Now, let's get into creating an ad. We'll start with Feel Extra Love. Let's move our heads so we could see what we're doing over here. Okay, now these will be blank and you'll just be filling in the spaces with your own ad copy, your own ad video and titles. I just want to do this quickly. So I just gave it a name, Feel Extra Love. Why did I do that? Because the beginning of the ad copy says, make your special someone feel extra love this Valentine's Day. Okay, so I just gave that the ad name. Right here is where you'll pick your page. Remember, you have to run your ads from a page. I selected Holiday Crave as the page I want to run from. You said you already have a Juliet's page, so that you'll see that in the drop-down box and you'll select it. And then you'll simply create the ad. You'll start with your video. If you have a video, you would just upload it right here. If you don't have a video like I didn't, you're going to see you upload your image, which I chose my image of the white crystal heart pendant was my first image. I liked it because it showed a little bit of cleavage in the background. I turned it into a video, so I got away with it on Facebook. But all I did, I uploaded that image. As soon as I did that right here, it said, do I want to turn that image into a video? I said yes. As soon as I wanted to turn it into a video, then I was able to upload 2 other images, and I selected my border, which is a holiday border. You'll see the snowflakes around there. And I selected, it's called a sticker. They already have the stickers. They already have the templates. They already have everything in Facebook. So I just selected my 3 images and the sticker. Let's see if this actually plays. You'll see, here's my video. So there's image 1. I have a slide that goes up to image 2, up to image 3. This is just a quick 6-second video that I needed to install in these initial ads. I will put a more professional video, but I want to show you that you can get a quick video just by using Facebook, uploading 3 images, you have like a dozen different templates that you could choose from of how those images will show on your video. So I just chose the one where it slides up with that sticker. Very, 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 very simple. And that video, I created that video in about 5 minutes. Okay, do you think you need me to create a new video or a new ad to show you how I did that? Or do you think
No, I just need to, yeah, I'm with you. I always can watch it again. And
yep, you're just going to see, I'm telling you, it's so easy. There's just going to say upload image. You're going to select your image from your desktop. Then it'll ask you if you want to turn that image into a video. You click that and upload your images that you want to have Facebook turn into a video, and then it looks professional and nice, just like the one you see here. The one that's actually triggering sales is this one I chose. And you have about a dozen you could choose from. You don't have to do this one. This is just for example purposes of what I'm doing in real time. So I want to get into ad copy is very important. You need to speak to your audience of who you want to have buy your products. So remember, products don't sell, emotions sell. So for this, we're creating the identity of being a husband, a boyfriend, and we're using the emotion of love. So I'm trying to convey a story of love, the emotion of love within my ad copy. So here I have, make your special someone feel extra loved this Valentine's Day. This timeless, one-of-a-kind, true love diamond pendant with free necklace, free being the #1 word in marketing to generate sales. I have it right there in the ad copy, is sure to make this Valentine's one to remember. Okay, I'm creating emotion. I'm creating a moment in time that will last forever. This is what gets people to buy. This is emotion. This is the emotion of love. So I have, give her the gift of true love. I don't want you to think that you're buying a pendant and giving her a heart pendant. You're buying true love today. So give her the gift of true love. I put a little emoji arrow pointing down to the link because I want you to click the link, which is holidaycrave.com/truelove. Look how it lines up. I have the emoji down arrow pointing right to true love. And then little asterisks, we have a very limited supply that are still available for Valentine's Day. This is great copy. You need to change it up to make it your own when you're creating your products. You have to be a little creative in creating that emotion so that way it speaks to your audience, to who you want to tap into. This ad copy is important because if this taps into your audience, they'll share your posts in the comments section. They'll tag other people that they want to see your posts. So that creates organic engagement. You want to be creative in this section as well as the video. Now, when I get my pendants in a couple days, I'm going to create video where it tells a story of the pendant's going to be in a box. An older gentleman, since my target is an older demographic, is going to be holding the box. I'm going to video that clip. I'm going to video another clip of him putting the pendant on his wife or his significant other. I'm going to catch that, and then I'm going to catch her being very happy and emotional and excited, and then the big hug at the end to create the emotion of love. I'm going to tell that story in a 15-second video. Sometimes I go up to 30 seconds. So it'll be 15 seconds to 30 seconds, never more than 30-second video because I don't want to lose attention. So that's how the video is going to be created. This was a quick one just to generate sales for this video tutorial. and get things going. You'll notice in the headline, which is next, I talk about the deal. You're getting 90% off today only if you buy. We need to create urgency in our ads because otherwise people are going to scroll and leave. I'm creating the urgency of fear of missing out. You see my big headline, 90% off today only, with 2 arrows pointing right over to my Shop Now button to get you to take action right now when you see my ad copy and see my video. Underneath of that is the description of the product. This is called the True Love Diamond Pendant with free necklace. There's the word free again to get my audience to take action on this offer and get something for free. The next is just the Shop Now button. Right here, you have your call to action. I'll either use Get Offer or Shop Now. For this, we have Shop Now. I just put in the same URL that we've been using, holidaycrave.com/truelove. I want it to display on the ad. So you'll notice here in the ad, holidaycrave.com/truelove, right above my header, which is my headline, which is my quick call to action for you to click the Shop Now button. This is a beautifully done ad. Once I have all that in, I scroll down to make sure my Facebook pixel, which mine's called earrings set. Make sure my pixel, there it is, that 15-digit code we talked about in the beginning of the video. There it is. So that way my ads, my pixel can see my ads, what happens. It could see the pages, what happens. It could see the Shopify store, what happens. I'm done. This is a full completed ad. And again, I don't want just one. I want 3 to 5. So you'll notice the first one was Feel Extra Love. My second one, I just used the same video over and over. And you want to use a video. I'll explain why in the next video for scaling. It's very important when it comes to scaling when we're using videos. I'm not getting into that for this video. This video is all about learning how to create a successful campaign with 30 to 50 different ad sets that has 3 to 5 ads in each ad set. So if you calculate that in your head real quick, if you're running 30 ad sets with 4 different ads in each ad set, we're going to end up with 120 different ads, which is 120 different darts I'm using to hit the bullseye to get ourselves a sale. So for this ad name, I gave it Do You Remember? Why did I call it Do You Remember? Simply because when you scroll down and you're creating your second ad, and remember, you don't have to create an ad from scratch. Once you have one, you just hit duplicate and you could duplicate it. So when I created the first one, Feel Extra Love, I would just hit duplicate for an additional 3 times. So that way I don't have to upload the images and the video. It's already done for me. The only thing I changed here, look, the headline's the same. The description's the same. All I changed was the ad copy. Okay, so the ad copy for this. Do you remember when you proposed to your wife? The way you felt when she said yes? I want the feeling. I want them in their head to go back to the feeling how they felt when they proposed and she said yes, and how memorable that moment was. So it says, oh, how special it was. It's time to relive that moment this Valentine's Day. So I'm taking my buyer into the past when they first proposed, the way that they felt. Then in this ad copy, I'm bringing them into the present moment so that way they could relive and re-feel that feeling of love that they experienced back then. Now I want them to relive it and feel it now. And they're going to do that when they're reading my ad copy. A lot of this is just duplicated from the previous one. This timeless, one-of-a-kind True Love Diamond Pendant with free necklace is sure to bring back those special moments she needs. Now give her the gift of love. Because I was talking in past tense, I want to bring them into present tense. I use the word now. Free being the number 1 word in marketing, the word now being number 2. So we're using that in the ad copy. There's the link again with the emoji with the down arrow pointing to it. And again, the asterisks, we have a very limited supply that are still available for Valentine's Day. I'm creating urgency in the fear of missing out because we have a limited supply. Another great ad copy for ad 2. Let's say you only had 2 ads. You needed to create 2 more. You'll notice when you scroll over that ad right here, there it is, duplicate. I would just hit duplicate and however many more times that I want to duplicate that ad. I already have them here. So quickly, I just want to read the changes, which is only the ad copy. I apologize. I know I'm going over a lot of information fast, but you probably, again, have to watch the video a few times to grasp what we're doing here. But once you get it, brother, you get it. You just know what to do. So I'm calling this one Before You Know It. Why? Same video, same headline, same description. I changed my ad copy. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Because right now you're not thinking of Valentine's Day. I need to put that in your head that Valentine's Day is coming up. So you need to do something now. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. What do you get the love of your life? So now I want them to think, shit, Valentine's is coming up. What should I get? You don't have to worry about it, brother. I have you covered right here. I have this timeless, one-of-a-kind, true love diamond pendant with free necklace. Makes for the perfect, memorable gift. Boom. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it no more. Here it is. Give her the gift of true love. Click that link. We have a very limited supply that are still available for Valentine's Day. There you go. That's my third ad copy. Finally, we have our fourth ad copy. I called this one Right Around the Corner. Okay, with the ad copy right around the corner, I'll read that real quick. Valentine's Day, oh, I'm sorry, right around the corner. Yeah, before Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So it's kind of just like Before You Know It. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. What do you get the love of your life? This timeless, one-of-a-kind true love diamond pendant with free necklace makes for the perfect, memorable gift. So it's a lot of the same ad copy as the previous one. I just kind of changed the first headline because in the beginning, we really don't know what's going to trigger people to buy. So we just need to create 3 to 5 variations. All right, so that part's done. We have our 4 ads within our ad set. Let's say we had this one here, Feel Extra Love. If I hit duplicate, there it is. I'm in the original campaign. All I have to do is tell Facebook, I want 3 more of those same ads. There, I just go up to 3 and hit duplicate, and it'll show the 3 more, and I would just change the ad copy or video. Whatever I'm changing, I would do that very easily. Once that's done, you've accomplished so much. Now we have one campaign. That one campaign has one ad set. That one ad set has 4 ads. Now, as we mentioned, we need 30 to 50 different audiences. For this video, we're going to look at 30 different ad sets, which is 30 different audiences. This is all I'm going to do. I already have the 4 ads in this ad set. All I'm going to do is go to duplicate. So that way I'm duplicating this ad set. How many times? If we want 30, we already have 1. So I'm going to duplicate this 29 more times. This is how fast I'm creating all these ads. I'm just clicking this button up to 29. And I'm going to hit duplicate. So right now, instead of me having 4 ads, all of a sudden, just at a click of a button, I'm going to have 120 ads. It doesn't get any quicker than that. I went from creating 1 ad. I duplicated that ad 3 extra times to make changes. So I had 4 ad variations. And now what you're looking at right here, Romeo, is, look down here. It says results from 30 ad sets. I just duplicated that Cartier ad set that I first did 29 more times. Okay. Here's all I have to do. All I have to do for each of these 29 copies, I open it up. So I'm going to hit the edit button right here. I'm going to edit that ad set. I'm going to change one specific thing, and that's the interest. Right now we have Cartier. Watch this. When I have Cartier, I'm going to go down to the interest. I don't want to send any more ads to the interest of Cartier. So I'm going to hit suggestions, and I'm going to pick a different one. So now here's Tiffany & Company. I'm going to select Tiffany & Company as an interest. This is a new audience. When I choose them, Cartier, I'm going to get rid of them because my first ad set is Cartier. I want my second one to be Tiffany. So there it is. Tiffany is my interest. That's the only thing I changed. So I'm going to scroll back up in the ad set name, and instead of being Cartier, I'm going to call it Tiffany. And you'll notice over here with Tiffany, I have 2.1 million people as my reach. So I'm going to change the reach to 2.1 million. I'm done. I'm done. I just created a whole second audience that I'm going to target. I'm going to target men that are 30 to 65 plus in the U.S. who like Tiffany as jewelry, and I got an audience of 2.1 million. Right here's your little tab to collapse that window. Now you'll notice I have two different ad sets, which is two different audiences. I'm going to target Tiffany. If I click on it, I'm going to click on, I'm sorry, it has all that. I don't want to click on it just to not confuse you. But Tiffany has 4 different ads that we created. They're already there. Tiffany has 4 ads in there. If I isolate that, I'm just moving quick for it. If I isolate it, you'd see that that Tiffany ad set has 4 ads because I just duplicated the Cartier ad set 29 times. So Cartier right now has 4 ad sets. Tiffany has 4 ads. Tiffany has 4 ads. All these already have 4 ads in them. So again, all I'm doing is one by one, editing. Instead of reading Cartier like the one I already have, I scroll down to the interest. I hit suggestions. Now we're going to focus on Pandora as our audience. I'm going to delete Cartier because we already have them. All right, there's Pandora. Scrolling up, I'm changing the ad set name to Pandora. This has a reach of 880,000 people, or yep, 880,000 people. I'm going to collapse that window. So I just created 3 audiences, Tiffany, Cartier, Pandora. I'm going to continue that process all 30 times until it looks like this. When you're done, here's your final product. Here's your final view that you're going to have. You're going to have your campaign. If you click on your campaign, you're going to have multiple ad sets. Look, all I changed: Cartier 150, Swarovski 140,000, luxury goods, Prada, Pandora, Tiffany, ring, jewelry, Louis Vuitton, necklace, Rolex, necklace, ring. So I just created 40 different variations here. If you click on any of them, you're going to see that there's my 4 ads in those ad sets.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm done and I have my one campaign with my 30 to 50 ad sets, each ad set having 3 to 5 ads, when that's all done, all I have to do is go up here to where it says review and publish. So if I hit review and publish, it'll take a couple minutes because it's a lot of ads. But when I hit that review and publish, it's going to then go ahead and launch. You're going to make sure it's lit up in blue. So right now this is live. So you'll just hit review and publish. When that's done, make sure that it's turned on. You're done. As of 5 a.m. tomorrow, all those 120 ads that we would have created in this tutorial would go live, and within a few hours, the phone would start cha-chinging. Now, if your Pixel's brand new and you have no ads, it might take a little bit longer than a couple hours, but throughout the first day, you should get yourself some sales. If you've done everything right, you're going to get some sales your very first day by creating this. So just to keep repeating myself over and over and over, we're creating one campaign, 30 to 50 different ad sets, each ad set having 3 to 5 ads within them. Now, after repeating that over and over, do you grasp that of how we build the very first day campaign to trigger sales?
Yes.
Okay, because we're coming up on that 1 hour mark, and I want to leave you with exactly that. Creating your first campaign, making sure your Pixel is properly installed, and you're creating your first campaign. We went over what that campaign should consist of, the price point that you should sell at. We've done it all. We went over these details. Any questions for me with what we went over during this video?
No, it's look clear. I just need to, watch it again and again and again.
And here's the thing, you can't break Facebook, so it's okay to mess up. It's the way to get this right is trial and error. You got to practice. Practice makes perfect. So keep practicing at it. I'm here for support. You should be in the inner circle where there's support there as well. All your questions can be answered. Before I let you go, I'm trying to think if I happen to miss anything that I wanted to cover. I think I covered it all. I just hope it's not too much information, overload. Again, if you're having trouble, if you're not sure how to create your page properly to drive traffic, I have a side video called Business Builder Live that I could get you, that you could watch, that will help go over it. I go into there in that side video, Business Builder Live. I go into details of creating the ads from scratch. And that's not for e-commerce people. It's for people that want to grow their business. The video is particularly for realtors who want to drive home buyers to them. So that's what that video is for. And it's why it's not part of this collection, what we're doing here, but that does get into details of page building. You were going to say something?
Yeah, I did before, like last year on Instagram. I create some ads to sell like those tickets for the bus party. It was a little bit different from that. This is more like details.
And you could see here, I want to show you, because you asked me about Instagram yesterday. These ads are running on Instagram right now. Even though I just showed you Facebook, it's Instagram. I'll show you where that is. So under the Cartier, I'm going to edit that. Under that Cartier ad set, down here, where we selected automatic placements, okay, if you open that up, like let's say I hit edit placement. If you open that up, you'll see all the placements. This is where I'm running ads. So right now I'm running ads on Facebook, Instagram. Notice I didn't create anything on Instagram. You don't have to redo all this for the Instagram platform. It's already done. Once you have automatic placements, you're all of a sudden running your ads on Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and Audience Network. Now, if you didn't want to run your ads on Instagram, just uncheck the box. If some of these feeds, if you don't want to be in, just uncheck it. For instance, I might check here that I only want people that could see my ads when they have Wi-Fi. So that way, if they see it, they can actually buy. I might check this box. Don't show ads in these live streams to people that are gamers. I'm selling jewelry. It has nothing to do with gaming, so I should check that box. But you can make those changes if you feel as though one of the platforms are not right for you. I'm not really telling stories, but let's go into, I want to show you how the ad looks a little bit up close, because you only saw it from very small section. Oh, better yet, let's do this real quick. Going into the ad sets, let's pick one that has a sale already. Wow. So this ad set is great. $1.34 per purchase. I have 2 purchases. I just spent $2.67 and I got $58 in sales. And that's not counting the shipping of $7.91. So we do a 7.91 times 2 plus 58. We just did $73.82 in sales for spending $2.67 with this ad set jewelry. So let's take a quick look and see who's buying. What ad is triggering them to buy? There we go. Look at this. So Facebook, the reason we choose 3 to 5 ads within an ad set, Facebook will start running those ads and our pixel will quickly identify who to show which ad to. Okay, so look at this. Facebook, within a few hours, identified this ad set with the Feel Extra Love. That ad copy is the one that's triggering buyers. Look at that. It's only 76 cents per purchase. We spent $1.52. We had 4 people click, so that's really good. It's only 38 cents per click. You want to be under $1 for a click. So 38 cents is really good. We had 4 people visit the site, and 2 people actually bought. That is insane. That's a 50% conversion of people clicking the ad and buying. That tells you everything is in perfect alignment. It's great, but that's what we're doing. We're allowing Facebook to identify which of our ad sets and which of the ads within that ad set is getting sales. Here we have Swarovski. That got a sale with, what do you know? Feel Extra Love. How cool is that? So this quick, we're getting to see that Feel Extra Love might be our breadwinner. That might be the winning ad out of our 4 ads. That's why we're creating 3 to 5, is we need to find the winner, because when we're scaling, we don't need to scale with a whole bunch of ad sets and a whole bunch of ads. When we scale with less ad sets and less ads, because we already know it's working, but we turn up that ad spend. And instead of spending $5 per ad set, we'll start spending like $250 per campaign, because we already know what works. We just need to turn up what's already working. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video. So that way we could take these profits on a small scale, turn them into a big scale. Instead of just getting a few dozen sales per day, we want to get a few hundred sales per day. That's where the scaling really makes things get it. This is exciting, getting sales, especially if it's your first time. But being able to scale these into the hundreds is when it gets really exciting, because you'll be taking a shit and your phone will cha-ching and you'll make money. You'll be sleeping at night, your phone will cha-ching and you're making money. It's just cool. I did the video, we got a cha-ching and I made money. That's what we're going to do for you when you get good at building out these campaigns on Facebook. But there you got to see that we also are marketing on Instagram right now. Even though I didn't go to Instagram, I didn't do any extra work.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't know that. That's amazing. It does that automatically.
Yep. So here we are. We're all done. Wrapping up this, you'll see I spent $97.88 today so far for my 98 bucks. I almost, what's that, like 4 times the money? 98, I turned into $396 in sales. We're making big money here. Store conversion rate is great at 42.11. Average order value, it's down a little bit at 49.49. That's because it was up higher at Christmas. At Christmas, they'll buy more of the products because they have maybe multiple children or people that you want to buy for. This is more for buying to give to your significant other. So that I expect that average order value to stay around 50 bucks, somewhere in that ballpark. These are really good results today. Today is Saturday. The best days to run ad campaigns are typically Thursday through Monday or Thursday through Sunday. Tuesday and Wednesday are the slower days of the week when it comes to marketing. You still want to have ads running, but you can't expect as good as results as you do during the weekend. So we got to touch on that. That's it for today. Any questions?
That's all. Like, everything clear.
Cool. Well, let me know if you need any help. We're here for support. This was a great video. I'm so excited that we actually, now we've been running for 5 hours. So just within 5 hours, we got ourselves 8 sales. We made ourselves a couple $100 within 5 hours for doing nothing other than putting this all in place. You put it in place and allow the AI, allow your pixel to do all the work to generate sales for you.
Yeah,
so awesome. So what time? Now, once you have your first campaign running with your ad sets and your ads, you need to let that run for at least 3 days. You don't want to make changes, because all of a sudden, right now, your pixel is a baby. It's trying to learn. If you make quick changes, it's going to forget everything it learned and you're going to confuse it. And then all of a sudden, it's not going to know who to show the ads to. You got to you need like a good week, 7 to 10 days for your pixel to really start gaining momentum and mature. So if this is a new pixel for you, a new ad account, you don't want to make, once you launch your very first campaign with a 30 to 50 ad sets with 3 to 5 ads in each ad set, you need to leave that alone. No matter how much you want to touch things, you have to leave it alone for at least the first 3 days, at least the first 72 hours, to give your pixel an opportunity, a chance to learn what it's doing, because it's not going to learn within a few hours or just a day. It needs some time to learn who to show the ads to and which ad sets are the right ones that are going to generate buyers. Okay, so now I don't have to wait 3 days here because I'm dealing with a mature pixel. But when do you want to jump on the next video call so we could get into scaling?
Sometime tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Okay, 11 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to look at, now we have a working campaign generating sales. Well, how do we turn that into a few hundred sales? We're going to get into that with the next video. It's going to be cool. It's awesome seeing the speed and the growth of what we could do with today's technology and today's platforms and the e-commerce space. This is all just so exciting for me. I hope it's exciting for you and everyone else that's watching, because this is only going to grow. This is the very infancy stages. We're in 2020. right now. This is the infancy stages of e-commerce. Tai Lopez just did a post saying that e-commerce is going to change the way we do things 100 times over what it is right now. So this is the ground floor. This is getting in the very beginning of what's going to be an exploding business. So we have so much opportunity over the next 5 to 10 years to take advantage of what I'm showing you here. Things evolve very quickly. So you want to stay in the inner circle to be able to stay up to speed with all the changes, because we'll always be a little bit ahead of the curve because we already know what we're doing. And it's not just me. We're dealing with a team of professional marketers here that you're part of, that we have. So we're going to all evolve and grow together. And the upside to this, the upside potential is huge. We're at the very beginning down here, at the very beginning stages. So much growth, and we're all going to be part of it along this journey together. So
Great.
Thanks so much for being on the call. Let me just stop my screen share to say bye. There we are. Romeo, what you think of today's video? Was it exciting? Was it good?
Was great. I think it's more detailed, so you need to watch it again and again. But this is the right thing. I didn't know like it's connected already with the other platforms, and that's amazing. It does everything automatically. It's great.
And so here's the best way to learn is open up on your monitor, just open up 2 screens. Open up that video tutorial on the one side of your screen, and then open up your ads manager on the other side of the screen, and keep stopping and starting the video as you go along. So that way you're like, okay, Gary said to do this, and then you could do that, and just work it along. It might take you time, but once you get it, you get it. You never have to relearn it again because it's going to sink in and you're going to understand it. But it might be easier just to do a split screen with 2 different windows. I mean, I was trying to do that with Ads Manager, but it wasn't working for me. But it'll work for you because you're watching the video on one half and then actually working on Ads Manager on the other. So that's it for today, brother. It was great. A lot of good information in a short amount of time. Tons of value. We'll pick up tomorrow with scaling. Thanks again for being on this call, brother.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Bye. Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, man. You